Hello, everyone, and happy Wednesday. I hope you're having a fantastic week. And I've got a question for you. We're friends, right? I mean, we hang out every week, we chat, we've gotten to know each other pretty well, I would say. And I want you to do something for me. I want you to close your eyes right now, and I want you to picture me. Like when you think of me, when my voice starts talking in your head, when you're making shopping choices or whatever, I want you to tell me what I'm wearing when you picture me. When you think about me, when we're, having conversations or you're remembering something that I said, I want to know, what am I wearing? And before you start to think I've adopted some bizarre new trend, I put this on to cover up my outfit because I don't want you to cheat. And I didn't want to fill your head with any preconceived ideas. I didn't want to remind you of anything that I wear. So I grabbed the throw off the back of my chair and wrapped it around myself because I want to know, when you think about me, what am I wearing? What comes to mind? And I want you to type it in the comments. And while you're doing that, I am going to proceed, and we'll look at these in just a little bit. But if I had to guess, I think that most of you will come back with some very similar outfits for me, my imaginary outfits that I wear. And the reason for that is because I'm very consistent. My inbox occasionally has messages from some of you, and they'll say, I saw this and I knew it was so you. I just had to share because I knew you would love this. And the amazing part is they are dead on. They are so right. The thing they sent me is so me, because I have developed a very distinct personal style that is so consistent, so cohesive and curated that other people can recognize what I would like when they see it online or in a store. My signature style is the outline of what you see me wear on a daily basis and can be summed up in 2 words: edgy classic. That means tailored, simple, neutral, usually timeless, and stabby. And if you did an inventory of my wardrobe, you'd find there are very consistent pieces. So before I tell you what those are, let's see what some of you said. J. Myers LP says, bright, solid bright color, solid pants, small sharp silver necklace. Yeah, that's pretty dead on. Janet says, sleek, understated, minimal, classic, edgy, uncluttered. Very much. J. Myers also says, or stripes, black turtleneck. Have you been spying on me today? Another Facebook user says, jeans, black turtleneck, booties, brown leather jacket, gray bag. Yeah, you all nailed it. And so I'm gonna take off my crazy poncho because J. Myers LP, you win the prize. I'm wearing, this is actually a navy turtleneck, okay? So I did get a little crazy today, but I'm wearing a striped skirt. So yeah, you got it. It's pretty easy to say what I would or would not be wearing, because if you did an inventory of my wardrobe, you would find there are very consistent categories of pieces. Dark wash jeans, and I wrote these down before you all answered: button-ups, turtlenecks, V-neck tees, basic sweaters, pointy toe flats, booties, structured pants, mostly solid neutral colors, or a solid bold color, stripes, leopard, tailored fit, and stabby jewelry. You all have nailed what I wear because I'm so consistent in what I wear. You might even say I have a uniform. But wait. Don't leave. Don't leave me now. We aren't talking about a company issued smock here when we talk about uniforms. This is a personal uniform that is part of your signature style. Some go-to combinations that encompass what you love in an outfit. And the truth is, every style icon has them. And once you see them, you can't unsee them. I'm going to put this back on my chair because I need it to be there. Just feels weird to have it in my lap. Okay. So let's talk about the power of uniforms today and how that relates to what is a signature style, because that's what we're here to talk about. They're very much closely related. The beauty of a uniform, aside from the fact that it's part of defining a signature style, is it makes getting dressed a breeze. And there's no need to recreate the wheel or make fashion history every single day. I mean, you can. That's awesome. Some people, that is their goal. But it's not necessary. And most of us don't have time or actually the desire to do that. Having a signature look means you know what you love. You know what suits you. You know what flatters you. And it's easy to wear. It feels good on. When you put it on, it's like coming home. It's like second skin. And it's easy to find it when you go shopping. You make fewer shopping mistakes. And creating your ideal wardrobe becomes effortless. Even for some of you, it can make a capsule wardrobe ideal for you and even more achievable if it's something that you really love the idea of, but you're having a hard time like really nailing down what you should and shouldn't include. Well, when you have a signature style and some go-to uniforms, it's actually quite easy to decide what to include. So does this mean that you can never, ever change, evolve, or adapt your style? Are you frozen in time like a fossilized mannequin, forever stuck in the past? No. Even style icons can change over time. Their styles can change and develop and adapt, but they aren't wearing wildly different things from what they wore maybe the previous decade. It's just a more updated and modern version of what they wore before. So you might be worried about getting bored. If I have a signature style, if I have my own uniforms, if I have a capsule wardrobe, I'm going to get so bored wearing the same thing every day. But the truth is, it's not boring if it's perfectly you and if you love it. And there are plenty of ways to bring in variety and change it up. So let's talk about some celebrity uniforms, because these style icons, these celebrities, they have uniforms. And once you see them, you know. The most famous, well-known uniform wearer is Steve Jobs. And I tried to make this graphic as big as I could. When I publish the blog post, I'll credit the website that created this, but this is as big as the image is. Steve Jobs, he's one of the most successful businessmen of all time, right? And he famously wore the very same outfit every single day for decades. Since showing up to work without clothes on usually would land you in prison, he chose to eliminate that decision from his life by having one uniform. He wore a black turtleneck, jeans, and sneakers every day. Summer, winter, spring, fall, rain, shine, snow, like it didn't matter. This is just what he wore. And while most people would not call Steve Jobs a style icon, okay, but I just have to pause here and say, I love and have worn that outfit many, many times. I don't usually wear the sneakers, but the black turtleneck jeans in a simple pair of flats or shoes, like booties. Yeah, I wear that. That's like one of my very favorite outfits. And if I had to pick one outfit to wear all winter, like if they came to me and said, you can only wear one outfit the whole season, well, that's what I'd wear. I'd wear a black turtleneck and jeans and booties or flats. I mean, this has been a staple outfit of my wardrobe for as long as I can remember. I change up maybe the color of my jeans sometimes. It's black jeans or blue jeans or light wash distressed jeans or whatever. Change up my shoes, but this is one of my very, very favorite combinations. And I'm sort of wearing a version of it today too, right? I'm wearing a navy turtleneck and a dark skirt, striped skirt. I guess I cheated a little bit, but I wear this with a solid skirt too. So I happen to love this outfit. Maybe Steve could have zuzzed it up a little bit, just a little bit, chose some better fitting versions of it. But he is probably the most famous because he took it to an extreme. But he is not the only CEO who does this. Mark Zuckerberg does it. There's some female entrepreneur CEOs who do it, and I can't remember their names off the top of my head. But one of them wears a white button-up blouse and a black skirt every day because she doesn't have time to deal with that. That is a very extreme version of a uniform, and it works great for some people, but not for everyone. So let's talk about a style icon who the whole world cannot get enough of, but she has some very definite uniforms. And once you see them, you'll recognize them from now on when you see her. So Her Royal Highness, Catherine the Duchess of Cambridge, Kate Middleton, is one of the most famous style icons. And maybe you have recognized some of her uniforms. So if you have, go ahead and type them here. This isn't an exhaustive list. She doesn't have a ton of them. But this sums up a lot of what she wears. So let's look at the first one. So we'll look at a casual one. Kate loves to wear skinny jeans, a fitted tee, a blazer, and wedges. She wears this all the time. And if you can see here that the color of her pants on the right, she's wearing, a beautiful berry color and a white t-shirt and a gray, looks like Glen plaid blazer and some black, appears to be suede wedges. In the middle, this is one of her most famous outfits, I would say. And it's the navy blazer with the navy and white striped tee, the navy skinny jeans, and she has worn those wedges just a ton. She clearly loves them. She loves them so much that certain retailers have duplicated and sold those season after season because they're just so great, and people love Kate's style so much. And then on the left, she's wearing black or dark wash skinnies, another white tee and a white blazer, and some lower wedges. It's a uniform, but she's mixed it up a little bit each time. It's not the exact same outfit every single time, but it's the same formula and the same uniform. The colors or the patterns might change. You know, she put on a belt on the one on the right and tucked her top in, and they're untucked in the other ones. She switched up which shoes she's wearing. The one in the middle is more casual because of, well, because they're jeans, first of all, and second, because of the cork on her wedges. The one on the right is dressier because she's wearing ankle pants, dressy ankle pants, and a dressier suede wedge. And then the one on the left is a little bit of a hybrid. Those look like they could be jeans because they're tighter. So the two, the middle and the left one, the pants are tighter, which also makes them dressier. The ones on the right are more of a straight leg pant and just not quite as tight. And that makes that one dressier, and these two are more casual. Did I say they were dressier? They're casual. They're more casual because of how tight her pants are. And I'm going to guess those are jeans because of how tight they are. And then the lower heel. But this is a uniform that she dresses up, she dresses down. It's a go-to. She looks amazing in it. She clearly loves it and feels comfortable in it. And she knows when she's shopping that she loves skinny jeans. She loves fitted t-shirts, and she loves blazers that hit her mid-hip and wedges. Any variation of that, and she's happy, right? And it's easy for her to identify that. It's easy for her to get dressed, and we identify her in that way. So even if I put up a picture of her in an outfit you had never seen her wear before, and you couldn't see her hair coming down, just from here down, and I said, does anybody have a guess who this is? I bet a lot of you would know it was her. So let's look at another one of her fabulous uniforms. Well, let's talk about how this uniform is evolving. Because just back to the point that she is not frozen in time, right? She's not stuck in a decade. She's not wearing the exact same things she was in the 2000s or even in the early 2010s. Her style has evolved as the trends have evolved a little bit, and she's found versions of those trends that she loves and she has adopted. So Duchess Catherine has moved on to wearing some wide leg trousers, either cropped or full length, with either a blouse like she is on the two outside pictures, or a fitted sweater. She has also started wearing, oh, I might sneeze. It's almost there. Maybe it won't. Sneakers sometimes when she is out and about a lot, or when she is at an engagement where she's working with children or walking a long distance in a parade. You can't really quite see them in this picture, but wearing a sweater and these wide leg cropped trousers with sneakers or a button up has become a look that she really favors. It allows her to get down with the children or whatever it is that she needs to do. And then at engagements where she doesn't need quite such movement-friendly shoes, she goes for her heel. And so she has kind of added this as a uniform that she loves, wears, looks incredible in, feels incredible in, and she knows, oh, a great wide leg trouser and a cropped or full length cut. I really like those. That's a color I'll wear. Fantastic. This blouse she likes the pussy bow quite a bit too. Looks great tucked in with it, and she started tucking in with these types of pants. So this is an example of how her style has evolved with the current trends and with her current life, the needs that she has and what she likes. So it doesn't mean that you have to be trapped in the past. Let's look at another one of her uniforms. She loves fit and flare dresses, that have some kind of a puffy gathered sleeve or a flutter sleeve. And they look fantastic on her. Sometimes they're shorter. Lately, they've been more of the midi length, but they're never shorter than just the top of her knee. And these are easy one and done outfits. She often wears them with a nude heel. In the middle, she's gone more casual and she's chosen a nude wedge, but she also sometimes wears them with a black heel. She looks fantastic in these, and they are a go-to for her. The woman has an incredible collection of dresses. I happen to love dresses in general, but all of them. But particularly in the summer, I love to wear casual dresses because they're just a one and done outfit. You put it on and people think you're so dressed up, but it's really like you're wearing a nightgown because it's a t-shirt. It's just a long t-shirt, and I would totally sleep in this. So this is another uniform that she wears, and it's not always a dress. Sometimes it is a skirt and pants. I saved so many pictures of her outfits to show you. It was too many to show them all. But she also will sometimes wear the fit and flare skirt with a blouse that is cut like this one on the right, and like the one that she was wearing with the wide leg trousers and tucked in. So it's just an overall silhouette. It can be one piece, it can be two pieces, but it's an overall silhouette that she really favors and looks great on her. And then let's look at one more of hers. She has a uniform of coats. So she is outside a lot. A lot of the engagements she has to be outside. And she has a collection of coats that essentially look like dresses. They look just like the dresses that she loves to wear. They are fit and flare. They don't always, they don't usually have much pleating or gathering the way some of these other ones can, but they are tailored to the body. They come away at the hips. A lot of times they'll have some kind of a gathering on the shoulder, but not always. The one on the far right is a little more tailored than, say, the white one, but they always have at least almost always have at least an A-line. She wears a matching outfit underneath. You can see that in the blue coat on the right. You can see a peek of her dress or her skirt or whatever she's wearing, but the coat itself could be a dress. The way it's cut and tailored so perfectly to fit her, she doesn't have to take it off. It looks like an outfit. And as you go along, sometimes you think, oh, what a beautiful dress. Well, that's actually a coat. But it's so beautiful. In the winter, she very often pairs them with black suede tall boots, like she has in 3 of these pictures, or she'll wear black heels or nude heels. And it is an entire outfit. She could be wearing pajamas underneath and we would not know or care. She looks amazing. Her whole coat, her whole exterior outfit is perfection. And if it were a dress, a lot of us would wear it. So she is definitely not the only style icon out there, right? And do any of us, when we see her in a new outfit, do we go, oh, boo, you're wearing another fabulous blazer with skinny jeans and an adorable tee with those swoon-worthy wedges. Just go home. We've already seen that before. No, that never happens. We go all hard eyes. The items that she's wearing sell out like that. And because we're also sad that we couldn't get what she's wearing, we go to our closets and figure out how we can recreate that outfit at home. Well, now that you know her formula, it's so much easier. Grab yourself some skinny or straight pants, a nice fitted tee, a blazer, and some wedges, and you are practically a duchess without the responsibilities or the paparazzi. It's the best of both worlds. There are blogs and endless articles dedicated to what fabulous things she's wearing now, even though she basically wears the same four things, like formulas, over and over again. But her signature style is so incredible. Most of the world just admires it and wants to emulate it in some way. And I'm not the first person to have noticed that she wears a uniform and has this signature style. And if it is mentioned on one of these blogs or endless articles dedicated to how fabulous she is and what fabulous new things she's wearing, what they're talking about is how smart it is, how she clearly has developed a signature style that she loves, looks amazing in, suits her, suits what she's doing and what she needs, and how it has made her one of the most recognizable people, not just women, people in the whole world, and that she is one of the greatest style icons. If she wears it, it is sold out. Not only that, if she wears it, people on Etsy will recreate it and sell it. So they call it the Duchess effect, and it has done so much to stimulate the British economy, because she often wears UK designers to, support her home country. It has stimulated their economy so much because anything she wears, we all want. And nobody is crying about the fact that she has these uniforms. I have my own uniforms, as I said, and as many of you identified in our little game at the very beginning. And when I'm out and we moved in August, and so I'm meeting new people, I'm making new friends. It's not very easy because we don't get to go out very many places, but we've been able to have socially distanced church, or when I drop my daughter off at dance, and if another woman says, gosh, you always look so stylish. Well, and I'll say this, I'm just wearing a sweater and jeans and boots with my favorite coat and some stabby jewelry. I'm ready for the day. That is my winter uniform. The colors and patterns might change, but I basically wear the same thing every day in the winter. I mean, today I mixed it up and I wore a skirt and tights instead of jeans because I was feeling crazy, but it's still part of my formula. My jeans might be leather instead of denim, or I might change the style of my coat, but I know what I like to wear. I know what I feel fantastic in, and that makes it easy for me to shop and get dressed easily. I do add things to my signature style as I find them, but the core of it stays fairly consistent. So, I wanted to show you one more thing with Kate's style. And this I thought of like right as I was going live. So I didn't have time to make this one into a collage. So I will have to show you them separately. But she can take the same outfit of her, we talked about this just briefly with the other one, of her uniform, and dress it up or dress it down. So this is the outfit that we looked at with her skinny jeans and blazer uniform, right? She's wearing a navy and white striped top, the navy blazer, the navy pants, and the navy wedges. This is this is not so casual we'd wear it to the lake, right? It's a very nice outfit. It's a little less than business casual because she's wearing jeans, although it depends on your version of business casual. Business casual Friday, this would be a what's the word I'm looking for? Dress down for Friday office, casual Fridays in a dressy office where you still have to look pretty nice. But it's usually just a little step down below business casual. This is a nice casual outfit. So she essentially wore the same thing in a dressier and updated version of her uniform. So here she is wearing another navy and white striped, I think it's navy, it could be black, but essentially a very similar sweater with this time the navy wide leg cropped pants and some dressier navy wedges. So this is a favorite combination of hers that she's adapted to look a little more modern, a little, incorporate it into a new version of her favorite uniform and a little more dressed up. So she has really, really changed up with just a few details, right? She's basically still wearing the same thing, but she is still wearing her uniform. It's a little dressier or a little more casual. One uniform versus the other uniform, an old favorite and a new favorite, but it's still the same thing. And she looks incredible in both. So I have my own uniforms, right? I wear a sweater, dark wash or black jeans, and boots, usually navy, black, or brown, most often, and a coat. A lot of times the same coat. My favorite coat, it's not this one. It is this one. I change up my uniform a little bit. I don't literally wear the same thing every day usually. But, here I am. That's my favorite coat. I have it in a few colors. I almost always wear the black or the navy. This is the navy one. Dark wash jeans and brown boots and a sweater. That's what I wear all winter long. And I have no problem with it. It's my uniform. I like it. It feels good. It's me. It's comfortable. It goes with what my life. It suits my lifestyle. It suits my style. It's just perfect for me. So if I change it up just a little bit, now I've got on a different sweater and a moto jacket. It looks like a totally different outfit, but it's the same formula. And I don't know, maybe you all have noticed that I wear the same thing over and over again, but it's okay with me. It's not a secret. I'm not trying to hide it from you. And here I am telling you about it. This time I changed it up by wearing a deep dark chocolate pair of corduroys instead of dark wash jeans and a different jacket. I mean, it's a formula. Favorite jacket, this time it's burgundy corduroys. And it's still just a simple sweater and my boots, and that's it. And then this time it was leather jeans and a sweater and my favorite coat and boots and stabby earrings every time. So some people have told me that they think my style is boring, and that's okay. Boring is kind of my favorite. And not everyone has to or will like what I wear, but this is my personal style uniform. What is your uniform? Do you know what it is? And if you do, tell us about it. I want to know. And if you haven't identified it, this is the beginning of a series. We're going to talk about signature styles and what you can do to find yours. But I wanted to talk about today what a signature style actually is and pull the curtain back and tell you that it's really some uniforms. I want to thank you for joining me today. This is always so much fun. I love Wednesdays and I love sharing this with you. And now we get to do my very favorite part, which is chat. And so I'll check the comments. Jay Myers says, woohoo, I love the outfit of this one. Well, thank you. It's one of my favorites. Rachel says, I heart Kate Middleton style so much. Yeah, you, me, and the rest of the world. She is just, she just nails it. She just looks fantastic all the time because she's developed her signature style and she knows what she loves and what looks great on her. Another Facebook user says, I love her style. I know, like it's so great. Even if you don't want to wear it, we can all admire how great it is. I love her style. I can't wear what she wears. It wouldn't be me, but I love to admire it on her. And anytime there's a new picture of one of her outfits, I'll be the first one to take a peek. Marion says, stuck sneezes are no fun. I know, but it went away. It just dissolved. So thank goodness for that. Another Facebook user says, do the wide leg pants look good on all body types? There is a version. Each one has their own version that they can wear. And that's actually something that we talked about in the Style Your Silhouette course this week. Yes, the most recent lesson that came out. 2 lessons ago. And sorry, I don't even know what today is. And so there is a version of it for each body shape. It's just getting the right one. One of you says, I hope there's a replay. Well, for sure. As soon as this is over, the replay will be available on my page, my Facebook page, and then this will also go up on my website along with the written version of it and these images. And so if you're not on my email list, you should be. And I send out an email every time this is we upload these. Somebody thought something I said was very funny. I don't know what it was, but I'm glad I could amuse you. Lulu says, I love her red clutch. Very nice. I know. Like she's got like a dream closet, right? Someone says, can you buy the navy coat in the wardrobe guide? You could. I featured the black one. There was a navy one. It may be sold out at this point, but it did come in navy. Mine. Yeah, no, mine is the same as the one that's featured. My coat. It's the same one as the black one that's featured in the winter classic wardrobe guide this season. And it did come in navy. I've had mine forever. Another Facebook user says, hi, April. I prefer the Stunning Style Society calendar and variety versus wearing the same uniform everyday options. Well, I'm really glad you do. But it's still that calendar is created from a capsule wardrobe of 30 to 40 pieces that I curated, right? And for those of you who are new, the Stunning Style Society is a membership where you get a seasonal classic wardrobe guide each season. I shop the whole internet and I choose 30 to 40 pieces. I create a curated capsule. You can wear it strictly as a capsule wardrobe, or you can just use it for inspiration or add on what else you own, right? And it's meant to be used to mostly shop your closet. And then I take those pieces and I create 100 outfits. And so it feels like variety because it all goes together. And that's the same thing with your personal uniform. It all goes together. It's all cohesive. It's all you. And so it doesn't feel boring, right? And so I create these outfits with just 30 to 40 pieces and you don't feel bored. because you're taking it and making it your own. And if you look through your pictures, you might find some of your own uniforms as you take these template outfits. And so I take, if you don't, for those of you who don't know, I take these 100 outfits and I put them on a calendar. My calendars are up in my closet because I use them, but sometimes I have previous seasons down here in my desk. I have to fold them to make them fit. I don't have one off the top of my head, and I just knocked down some of my hair when I was doing our little blanket game. So anyway, I take the outfits and I put them on a calendar so that each day you know what to wear. You don't have to pick from the 100 outfits. I tell you what to wear. So I hang my calendars are in my closet. I just walk in and go, oh, cool, that's what I'm wearing today. So a Facebook user says casual pants, straight or boot cuts, belt, sweater, tucked, and statement earrings, sometimes with a layer, flat shoes. So is that your personal uniform? That sounds, yeah, I like that. I wear that all the time. It's a good one. Another Facebook user says, I love classic minimalist. Boring is my favorite too. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be. You know, some people love and need a lot of color or pattern or, you know, bling or texture or, you know, shine. It's so individual. And so what I love doesn't mean everybody else needs to or has to love it. We all get to decide that. I happen to love boring. And the truth is, I haven't shared an outfit picture in like 6 weeks because I just didn't want to. I don't enjoy taking those pictures. And when I get out of the habit, it's really hard for me to get back into it. It's also been raining a lot, but I have worn all black a lot. Today I got a little crazy and wore the striped skirt, but when I haven't been wearing all black, I've been wearing all navy. I did bust out and wear like some really deep dark chocolate brown one day. But I mean, this is what I've needed. I haven't worn any color, not a pop of color in my shoes, not in my bag. The only color I've worn for the most part in the last 6 weeks is my nails and my lips, because that's just what I've needed and wanted and craved. And that's totally boring to a lot of people, but it's been perfect for me. And that's okay. Some people would feel like they were living death having to do that. Like that would just crush their souls. And so they shouldn't do that. So if you want to learn more about the Stunning Style Society and the wardrobe guides and the calendars, you can learn more and join the waiting list by going to stunningstyle.com/society. And the spring guide is coming. It's coming. I've been getting questions about it, but I want to let you know it's coming. It's on the way, and you don't want to miss it because the doors only open for a few days each season. Another Facebook user says, I never thought of it as a uniform. Well, I'll be so excited to talk to you all again next week and see over the week how this topic has really, your brain will keep working on it, right? And you'll start to look at your closet and your outfits more and start to see your own personal uniforms. Facebook user says your shelves look really nice. Well, thank you. I waited 4 months for this to arrive. And then when it did arrive, I didn't have time to do anything with them. And so over the weekend, my son and I, bless his heart, because they're adjustable, but they're screwed in. So he unscrewed all of them. Like we had to adjust the heights on them several times. And we played around with different things. We moved different things. And we just had fun. And so we've settled on this. I like this. It represents me. Those are the things that I love. So thank you for noticing. Can you buy items from the wardrobe guide if you live in Ontario, Canada? Some of them, yes. And some of them, no. Some of the retailers don't ship to Canada. Some of them do ship to Canada, but the, what's the English word for Taisha? You know, you have to pay it when your package, you order something from across a country border. There's a fee. What is the word for that? And the shipping charges. And then some of them, it works out okay. The point, and that's just the honest truth, the point of it is always to shop your closet first. I intentionally use classic wardrobe items that you are likely to already have, or you can find locally very easily. And then there are some unicorn items, that's what we call them, just some very special pieces each season to help refresh or renew your wardrobe. Just a couple of new things sometimes can just really be the thing that takes an old tired feeling wardrobe and makes it feel fresh and new. So sometimes you can and sometimes you can't. But a lot of times our members are able to find something similar that's local or in their own closets. And we all adjust and adapt the wardrobes and the outfits to suit our closets, our personal preferences, our personal styles. And so this is just a template. You can wear it exactly as it is, but I don't think anybody does. We all, it's meant to be a template. And so some of it you can, but then with the shipping fees and the import duty, thank you, I could not make the word. It can be cost prohibitive. Like it's just you pay more in duties and shipping fees than the item is. And so, yeah, that's the truth. A Facebook user says, neither did I, maybe in reference to having never thought of your outfits as uniform. Navy or black smart jeans, flats, sweaters, scarves, or snoods. Yeah, that's a uniform. And it can look very different based on what patterns or colors or whatever textures and materials that you use, but it's a uniform. And if you love it, then now you know it. This is Jan. Hi, Jan. Thanks for putting your name. I love knowing who I'm talking to. I really never thought of my outfits as a uniform, but there they are. You just read my comment about the casual pants, statement earrings, tucked sweater, and belt. So great, minimal classic style. I actually, when I was reading that, you're the one who I was picturing. I was like, that is exactly, yes, I know. I mean, I didn't know if it was you, but I was like, that's what Jan wears. You really are the one that I pictured because I've seen your outfits so many times. That is one of your uniforms without a doubt. And it looks fantastic on you and you clearly love it. A Facebook user says, is your daughter all better? I think you said she was sick yesterday week. Thank you. Yes, she was. I think it was food poisoning. She was sick all night long. She felt better in the morning, but still kind of queasy, you know, and if you've been sick like that, you can't go back to school until you've been symptom free for 24 hours, right? She didn't have a fever or anything else like that. And so she still felt kind of queasy and sick, or just kind of queasy in the morning. So, you know, I wanted to be close by during the day. And, but by the end of the day, after the nighttime passed, she didn't get sick again. But she, she was able to go back to school the following day. So no one else in the family got sick. It didn't pass to any of us. She felt better much quickly. There was a meal she ate outside of the house that no one else ate. And so I think it was food poisoning. But thank you for asking us. She's perfect. Marion says, Land's End ships cross-border and you only pay the taxes, no duty. I love it. Well, are there shipping fees also reasonable? Because sometimes the shipping fees. You're just like, oh my gosh, are you shipping an elephant? Like, I don't understand why this is so expensive to mail me a pair of pants. So that is our thing. Those are all the comments and questions that I see. I want to thank you for joining me today and for going along with my little game at the beginning, and demonstrating my point. And just know how much I appreciate all of you. And I look forward to these Wednesday style snacks and this time together. And as I said, this is a series. We're going to continue talking about signature styles. And so throughout the week, I would love for you to just start noticing on your own what uniforms you have. Start looking at your outfits and what you gravitate toward, and what you love to wear, and see if you can identify what your uniform is. And like, you can have more than one, right? I showed you 4 of Kate's. Duchess Catherine's. So I'm looking forward to talking about this more next week. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you soon.